presidential race remains tight.
Very good. Well done. Thank you very much. Josh. Yes, the answer I was looking for was presidential race remains tight. This is the news that with less than 7 weeks to go, the race to win the presidency of the United States is heating up. Polls show that Barack Obama and Mitt Romney are still close, despite Romney committing a series of gaffes.
I think I preferred Romney in Only Fools and Horses.
You plonker, Romney!
The thing about Romney is, isn't it? He's got the Republican nomination this year, but 4 years ago he lost out to John McCain. John McCain, a man himself who lost out for the nomination 8 years previously that, to George W. Bush. So you're thinking, how poor are the Republicans at the moment that the best person they can find is somebody who wasn't quite as good as the bloke who wasn't quite as good as George W. Bush?
Yeah. McCain doesn't like any of that. He's got a real chip on his shoulder.
Even this time round, he's only the best of a bad bunch, because there were at least 2 other candidates. There was Newt Gingrich, who we beat for the nomination, who would have been the first president to use his porn name. And Ron Paul, who was really right-wing. But to me, Ron Paul, he sounds like the first pope from Essex.
Leave it.
He was accused of making himself look darker to appeal to the Latino community.
Yes.
I thought it went a bit far when he was shaking maracas.
Did you hear the airplane gaffe? The airplane mistake?
Oh,
yeah.
Didn't he say that he... Because his wife wanted to smoke on an airplane?
No, his wife, no, it wasn't his wife wanted to smoke on an airplane. His wife's plane was forced to make an emergency landing because of fire. That's not the same as she wanted to smoke on the airplane.
I tell you what, darling,
she wasn't with a lighter to the seat in front going... Mad if she was an arsonist. If Adam Romney was like, but it lives to flame. I want to make it... No, the plane...
It'd be quite a gaff, wouldn't it?
It would be quite a gaff if, like at the convention, thank you very much. Stop! As you said in front of the podium. What? They can't see. Constantly on the campaign trail, patting out fires. No, she was on the plane. I had to make an emergency landing because of fire. He said, however, Romney said it's great. It's a huge relief to have her here. When you have fire in an aircraft, there's no place to go. You can't find any oxygen from outside the aircraft to get in the aircraft because the windows don't open. I don't know why they do that. It's a real problem. We're going to do something about this thing because I'd like to get a little bit more air into the plane where the fire is. See, I don't know what worries me more, that he doesn't understand how airplanes work or that he doesn't understand how fire works.
He actually suggests they use the petrol to put out the fire. That's what was
Douse it in petrol. That'll keep it quiet for a while. All newspapers. Smother it in shavings of wood. It seems to be getting bigger.
Did he not also say of his wife that you weren't seeing it, he wasn't using it very much on the election trail at the moment, in case you got tired of her? Didn't he say that?
She said in an interview, "Well, I think that's really unfair! I don't see why anybody would get annoyed with me!" He lives! Look at it! It is beautiful! Hold your tie out! Hold your tie out!
So now Anne Romney is like a New York Muppet who likes to smoke.
She's got rods coming off her hands like that. Hello! I'm Anne Romney!